Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Church is more than just an hour in a pew every Sunday. It's a community. It's where you can come as you are. It's a place where you can connect with God, learn from Scripture, and grow as you build relationships. It's a place where it's okay to be a work in progress. At Faith Community, you'll gather along the way as we move from where we are to where God wants us to be. Wherever you're at on your journey, you are welcome here.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling. I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located off 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings. Housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
Gordon's Stoplight Drive-In, voted Travel Channel's top 50 best burgers in America by Digest Magazine. A hidden gem that's been serving burgers since 1948. Located at 500 Bailey Road in Crystal City, they're open from Monday. Stop in for breakfast or a burger and a shake. For 78 Gordon's Stoplight Drive-In. Hey, we're catching up here with Coach Russ Schmidt from the DeSoto Dragons. Coach, how you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. Great win over Freeburg last week. Tell us a little bit about the game and your takeaways from it.
Well, the takeaway was the takeaway. Our defense produced 5 and set the offense up with some good field position. Freeburg had a play going into the end zone where they turned it over and we recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown, which definitely would have impacted the outcome of that game a little bit more than what our kids played well for the first game, ran the ball well. We did a lot of things right, and obviously we did some things wrong. We corrected. We feel like we had a good week of preparation this week for Perryville to correct those things.
Now, you talked a lot about your defense there. Is there anything else you might be able to have that took away that you thought, hey, maybe we can continue to kind of lean on and rely on going into the games in the future here?
Well, I mean, we played a pretty physical opponent week one, the very big offensive line, both offensive and defensive lines, and that's going to be the norm as we move forward. Perryville's got a pretty thick bunch, and the deeper in our schedule, they don't get any smaller. We're the ones that become smaller when you start playing bigger opponents like that. So we're just going to have to remain fundamentally sound and do the things that we're coached to do in order for our kids to have success on Friday night.
You've segued already for me into the Perryville game. What do you feel like your keys to the game is going to be for a win this week?
Well, defensively, running to the football, much like we did last week against Freeburg. I don't know that the trend of 5 turnovers will continue, but obviously if we can create those turnovers and give our offense an opportunity, and then offensively, us being a bit more efficient in what we're doing. Like I said earlier, we did some things that we needed to clean up this week, some missed assignments and things like that. And I trust that kids have got those things in a good situation for us now. Our special forces, I thought we played well with that last week. And I only expect that for us to get better. We're going to be without. We have some good kickers in our program, but we also had some additions with some of our soccer kids. So we get those kids back Friday night that'll help contribute to our success.
There you go. Well, we appreciate the time catching up with you, and good luck to you this week.
Thank you.
Coach Russ Schmidt from the DeSoto Dragons.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hi, this is Bill Rubel with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gate gives you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide an easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB storage experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit us online at apbstorage.com.
B&M Auto Body and Collision, located at 10290 Business 21 in Hillsboro. Your local family-owned body shop. We work for you, not your insurance company. It's your choice who repairs your vehicle, not your insurance. Come see us for all your collision and auto body needs. Call us today at 636-797-8222. B&M Auto Body and Collision, the body shop that works for you.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Yours truly and producer Drake Beekman on the call as we head to the Dragon's Den in DeSoto as another pair of undefeated teams look to square off and do battle. We feature the DeSoto Dragons playing host to the Perryville Pirates. The Dragons come in week 2 already matching their total win output from last season and look to build off the momentum gained from their Thursday victory over Freeburg, Illinois, 21-13. Dragons head coach Russ Schmidt saw his quarterback Austin Missy go 1 for 6 in passing for 3 yards, but gained 55 yards on the ground on only 6 carries. Britton Drummond ran 91 yards and had 12 total tackles on defense. Eli Tebow scored twice and collected 4 tackles. The team also received a steady performance from Connor Siebert with 24 yards rushing and 10 total tackles. For Perryville, they make the long trek north after doubling up the Fredericktown Blackcats 28-14 last week in their home opener. As a collective unit, the Pirates rushed for 300 yards and were led on the ground by the quarterback attack of Caden Lucky and big running back Barrett Wheeler, who amassed 200 yards on 25 carries. On the defensive side of the ball, Evan Hayden, Gavin Hemman, and Drew Leichel each added 5 solo tackles, while Blake Bonnert collected 8 total of his alone and an INT with that. Taking a look around the live stream STL coverage area, week 2 has the following action going on. The Hillsboro Hawks travel to SLU to take on the Junior Billikens. The Festus Tigers hit the road to take on Francis Howell Central. Windsor is at Afton. The Crystal City Hornets play host to Louisiana. Herculaneum makes their way south to take on Fredericktown, where I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, based on that game, a team named the Black Cats is going to win. So put all your money on the Black Cats to win, as both teams are named the Black Cats. Jefferson travels to Park Hills to take on Central. St. Vincent is at Valley. Clever goes to Cuba. Clever is located just a tick southwest of Springfield, and Cuba is situated along Interstate 44 between Sullivan and Rolla, for those who are just trying to pinpoint where those two teams come from. The Northwest Lions travel to Melville to tangle with the Pirates. The Oakville Tigers are at home to face off with the Parkway South Patriots. And lastly, the North County Raiders travel across the river to Chatham, Illinois to play the Glenwood Titans. Well, there you have it. 3 games in one night. Warriors, Jaguars, Dragons, Pirates, Mustangs, and Wildcats all defeated heading into tonight's game. Only one will emerge 2-0, and the other 3 will fall to 1-1. Thank you for tuning in to Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL TV. And don't forget, after your respective game has completed, stay tuned for Friday Night Blitz's post-game show beginning at 10 p.m. with your host, Ray Hallbrook, who will be fielding call-ins from the coaches around the area to discuss their team's performance. Now, let's get you to the field and your game of the night right here on Livestream STL.
Radiant Life Church has been serving our community for over 70 years, bringing faith, hope, and love to Festus, Jefferson County, and all the ends of the earth. It's the kind of place you want your kids to grow up. It's where teenagers can let loose, and it's a place where families are made whole. Make some plans to stop by and get rooted at RLC.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
McCain's Towing and Auto Body, a family-owned and operated business centrally located in Jefferson County. Your one-stop shop, 24/7 towing and recovery, auto body repairs, and mechanical needs. Small or large, leave us in charge. Give us a call at 636-479-9995 or visit 888 Commercial Boulevard in Herculaneum, Missouri. Buying or selling a home? Let's work together. Buying or selling a home can be a stressful process if you don't have the right real estate agent. Give Tara Heben Street a call at 573-535-8038. She's your neighborhood realtor. After Friday Night Blitz, check out the Friday Night Blitz postgame at 10 p.m. Our Friday Night Blitz announcers will catch up with coaches from around the area and grab some postgame interviews to cap off another Friday night football frenzy. That's the Friday Night Blitz postgame show at 10 p.m. on Livestream STL.
Week 2 of the high school football season rolls on as we welcome you into DeSoto High School. Myself, Drake Beekman, on the production tonight. Matt Bates on the call tonight. Both teams getting a win in their first week of the season, starting off hot. What do you see coming into tonight's game, Matt?
Both teams coming in undefeated. What I see right now, though, is something that hasn't happened in the last 8 years, which is the DeSoto Dragons have the potential to go 2-0. In the last 12 years, they've only done it 3 times, but most recently 8 years ago. So uncharted territory that they could be walking into tonight. Coach Russ Schmidt has the troops in line, ready to go, and they're going to be tested tonight by a staunch Perryville offense. Last week they doubled up on Fredericktown 28-14. And a lot of that was a result of the hard work and effort by Drew Leichel, the running back, along with Barrett Wheeler. He had 20 carries, 109 yards, 2 TDs. It's going to be a game of who can stop the run, because you look at quarterback Austin Missy, the senior, only passed 6 times last week, 1 for 6 for 3 yards. And you look at Cade Lucky, the quarterback for the Perryville Pirates, 2 of 5 passing for 10 yards. So the ground game, stopping the ground, getting the offense on the field and keeping the defense off the field is going to be the name of the game, whether you're Coach Roth or whether you're Coach Russ Schmidt, as we're getting ready to see who wins the coin toss and who is going to be receiving, who's going to defer, who's going to kick off, all that good stuff right here tonight. And welcome into J.C. Caldwell Field in DeSoto, Missouri, home to the DeSoto Dragons. As Drake had mentioned, he is on the production side tonight. Thank you, sir. Well, apparently we're going to be like Bonnie and Clyde for the next few weeks. So
we're going to be something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
Good to have you along once again, sir.
Likewise, partner.
It looks like we are set to go here. It looks like Perryville will be set to receive, and that will be DeSoto getting the ball in the second half. So we will go over Pirates offense for you real quick before the kickoff. At left tackle will be 6'6", 201 Ben Huber. At left guard, 6-foot junior, number 52 Derek Martin. At center, number 55, the juniors center Wes Pfaff. At right guard, the 5'11 junior, that'll be number 74 Alex Hayden. At right tackle will be the sophomore, 6'2", 284. That'll be Drayton Garris. Wide receiver package looks like this. The senior, number 2, Chase Richardet. At wide receiver, number 15, Cole Lane. On the other side will be number 11, Dominic Saylor. And between wideout and halfback will be number 1, Barrett Wheeler. Also joining him in the backfield will be number 25, the junior, Drew Leichel. Leichel, once again, had 6 rushes, 68 yards, a TD, a 2-point conversion, 6'4", 210-pound running back. Set to receive. Looks like that's a mix of number, is that 22, Evan Hayden in the middle. Getting ready to kick off will be number 92, Will Weber, for the DeSoto Dragons, and we are underway, and the ball's taken at the 5-yard line. Back comes Richardet. He's met, tackled, and brought down promptly right at the 20-yard line, and we'll go over the DeSoto defense for you. At defensive end, number 84, Connor Siebert. Defensive lineman reads like this. Number 50, that'll be James Allen, and number 68, Bannon Minner. At defensive end, number 90, the junior Jackson Trumbo. In the middle, the linebacking core looks like this. You got Joey Escobar, number 23. Number 57, Owen Williams in the middle. Number 33, Eli Tebow. And at outside linebacker is number 16, Braxton Drummond. And in the defensive secondary is Brenton Drummond and Peyton Casey. Met, wrapped up, dropped is the quarterback, Cade Lucky, by number 45. That is Levi Huck picking up the sack right off the hop for the DeSoto Dragons, and that will bring up a long second down.
Not so lucky of a start for Perryville, is it?
Cade on that one, not so much.
We're here all night, folks. Don't you go anywhere.
Again in the backfield, that is number 1, Barrett Wheeler, along with the quarterback there. There's Lucky. He's going to break out, but is wrapped up immediately at the 25-yard line, leading the way once again. Number 90, that's Jackson Trumbo. Levi Huck in there once again. Checking into the ball game now will be number 3, Austin Missy.
You could probably use that lucky pun every single time he touches the ball, so I'll keep it to 1. We'll keep it to 1 tonight.
Thank you, sir.
You can't tell a good joke too many times, and it's not funny anymore.
And just as we thought there was going to be a hard count, that'll draw off Levi Huck and number 67, Eli Hessler. Hessler 3 tackles last week. So it looks like Huck is out there at defensive end right now. So it's still 3rd down, but 5 yards close. Snap back, Lucky out into the flat, hits his man. Trying to separate his Seiler. Field on 3rd down. We shall see what the call is. Not sure if they might have snuck a face mask in. Could be any number of things, a myriad of penalty options on that far side of the field. Here comes the referee with the signal. Well, at least thought he was. He's still walking.
I think he's talking to the DeSoto coach to try to figure out if they're going to accept a penalty or not. Not too sure.
Illegal use of the hands on the offense, that's declined, so that will bring up a 4th down. With the ball, where are they placing that at? It was around the 25. Now they're going to move it out to the 27, but it is a 4th and 3. And at least right now, it looks like that Perryville is going to go for it unless they're going to drop a little pooch punt in. And they got DeSoto to bite again.
Brutal if you're a defensive coordinator. You got it in 4th and less than 5.
Peyton Casey jumps on the defensive end side of the ledger over there. So that's a fresh set of downs now for Perryville as DeSoto just shot themselves in the foot.
Got to start all over again now.
Well, that's something you're going to probably see now with Lucky and at least the offensive line going to the cadence at any chance they get. Now they've got the hard count to fall back in their back pocket because the Dragons are taking the bait every chance they get. On the end around, that is number 2. That's Chase Richarde. He's brought right down.
Number 2, Richard with the carry. He was taken down.
Tackle on the play. Looks like Levi Huck got in there once again. Eli Tebow was in the neighborhood. Probably won't be the last time we call his name either on the defensive or offensive side of the game. Thank you to everybody tuning in tonight on the live stream orange channel. You have Perryville at DeSoto tonight, and over on the blue channel is Fox at Seckman. Hand off to Wheeler. The big man breaks through. He gets enough for the 1st down, and off he goes. The junior halfback, 6'2", 220, Barrett Wheeler, scored half of the touchdowns for Perryville last week, knocking down 2. And also tonight on our trifecta of games will be Marquette at Eureka as the Mustangs travel to Wildcat country up in Eureka. Brian Kaplinger on the call up there. Quarterback's going to keep his own number on that one. Stumbles on his way through. Lucky breaks through and brought down after a gain of 12 on the play down to the 38-yard line. And the Perryville Pirates are on the move after a number of hard counts, gain yardage, and also a productive 1st down on a 4th down play. Pirates are moving. Clock is ticking now, right at 9 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. Thank you again to everybody tuning in tonight. 3 minutes into the contest. Perryville still with the ball. Dropped back by Lucky. Could have been some holding going on. Tebow gets in there, and the pass is complete. Down to the 20-yard line. Looks like that was number 2, Chase Richarde, was the lucky recipient. Literally and figuratively, of course. One wide receiver nearest us, actually make that 2 now. That is Gavin Hemman and the aforementioned Chase Richarde. He goes in motion now. Along with Leichel, they're going to inside handoff to Wheeler. He's met with authority by Huck once again, and also in there, number 57, Owen Williams. So at least from our vantage point, looks like that's going to bring up 2nd down, and the ball is nestled at the 23-yard line now, so a loss on the play. They go back to Hemman and Richarde nearest us. Wheeler in the backfield once again with Lucky. They bring Hemman in motion. He stops at the tight end spot. Lucky's going to keep his own number. He gets hammered. Leading the way, number 84, Connor Siebert. Followed the play from his defensive end spot's going to bring down third down, and we'll call that a short 12. As the ball's now just nestled right on the 25-yard line. So 3rd and long for the Perryville Pirates. Do they go back to the hard count once again? If I was a lineman on the DeSoto side, I would be well aware of that. Lucky drops back, pressure up the middle. He's going to keep it, brings it down, goes down as he's met by Joey Escobar, Levi Huck once again in there, and Ethan Krebs. A little trio of Dragons coming in. Krebs is going to check out now and sneaking into the game. Number 3, Austin Missy once again, just in case. Lucky wants to try to dial something up on the pass play. But you have Leichel back there in the backfield. Well, on 4th down, that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for a field goal. So that's going to be Drew Leichel. So the ball's going to be, so that's what was at the 25. That was the placement. So make that a 35-yard field goal attempt, and that is good. So with the score, Perryville 3, DeSoto 0, we're going to head to break with 6:16 left to go in quarter number 1. This is Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream STL TV.
Church is more than just an hour in a pew every Sunday. It's a community. It's where you can come as you are. It's a place where you can connect with God, learn from Scripture, and grow as you build relationships. It's a place where it's okay to be a work in progress. At Faith Community, you'll find an authentic group of people who are pursuing God and supporting one another along the way as we move from where we are to where God wants us to be. Wherever you're at on your journey, you are welcome here.
Once again, 6:16 left to go here in quarter number 1, and it is a 35-yard field goal by number 25, Drew Leichel. That one had plenty of distance to go on that. We were just talking during the break. That could have been good from about 50, but at least on a night like tonight, you know, a robust 74 degrees at kickoff. Don't have to worry about the heat or anything like that. Minimal wind, so just depending on what his boot feels like tonight, Coach at least knows he's got that in his back pocket as well. So ball spotted at the 40, Leichel ready to kick off. Back to receive should be number 7. That would be Trey Blair, who will let the ball spin out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty flag on that. So the ball just took a left turn at about the 12-yard line, and the Dragons will have great field position with the kickoff going out of bounds. So first time we will see the offense, and we'll go over the linemen right quick. Number 71 at left tackle will be Kyle Forshee. Everybody across the front line is a senior except for number 55, the sophomore Colin Barton. At center, number 50, James Allen. At right guard, number 67, Eli Hessler. At right tackle, number 57, Owen Williams.
Looks like they're lining back up to kick again. I'm not sure what happened there.
I guess instead of taking the possession at about the 35, I believe is where that ball would have been spotted at. Coach Rush Schmidt's going to have them re-kick, so they're going to move it back. And they will do that once again. But we will still continue to go over the offense after this happens. It'll be number 84, Connor Siebert at tight end, along with number 90, Jackson Trumbo. Your wide receiver package will be number 16, Braxton Drummond, along with number 4, Peyton Casey. Number 13, David Imhoff. Number 5, Corey Flack will be out there as well. So a little, another one goes out of bounds as well. So how many times are we going to go to the well to try this? At running back will be number 2, Brenton Drummond, and number 33, Eli Tebow. The quarterback will be number 3, Austin Missy. So as they say, third time's a charm. I cannot recall a time where I've seen the same kickoff tried 3 times.
I wonder if the DeSoto coach had a beat on this potentially, that the kicker can only swing it to the left here on the near end line.
Well, you would think Coach Roth would say, hey, how about we move this in maybe closer to midfield, something like that. I mean, it's, matter of adjustments. How do you make those in-game adjustments? And apparently Drew Leichel, can only dribble one way.
Right.
Like a NASCAR, just making all left-hand turns. So Leichel back to kick now from his own 30. He's going to drop that one in. It's going to be taken by Siebert at his own 20. Back he comes over the 30. 35, 40, 45, 48. Gets to midfield and breaks it over to the 49-yard line of DeSoto, and that's where Austin Missy and company will set up shop and take over on a short field. Great return by Connor Siebert. A 31-yard return. Gets it from the 20, brings it out over midfield.
Ball comes out. The official says that Perryville picked up a fumble right there at the end of the play. The Perryville bench was going crazy, and the officials agree with them. It's going to be Perryville ball. What seemed to be a routine return.
So the football gods giveth and taketh away, and there's a timeout taken right now with 6:07. So just 9 seconds have been played, and we will talk about Ron Rigdon and Cheap Seats Photography banners, designs. Where do we get ours from? Get them from Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com or give him a call, 314-402-9014. Tell him that the guys from Livestream STL sent you over. Again, Ron Rigdon, Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. Well, I got to say, did you see that pop out? Other than the reaction.
Yeah, I didn't see the ball come out at all, but what I did see was the entirety of the Perryville bench be irate that they didn't, or they thought they had the ball. And then the officials came together and they said, yeah, we agree. We're going to give them the ball.
I'm with you. I saw the excitement, and I thought maybe there was going to be a flag on the play that, I'm like, well, I don't think there's any way they're re-kicking it a fourth time.
You're right.
But, yeah, whenever you had indicated the motion from the referee, and he points that, Perryville's taken over, so they have the ball at their 49-yard line, so they have 51 yards of turf to work with. Here's Lucky, handoff to Wheeler. Wheeler tries to get out, holding on to the foot. Great job down there by trying to get the number on that one. Looked like 45. Levi Huck once again coming down the line, holding on to the leg of Wheeler, and then allowed Connor Siebert and company to come in to finish him off. But once again, Barrett Wheeler, 6'2", 220. That is a load to bring down coming out of the backfield at you. Here's Lucky. He's going to throw it out into the flat. Looked like that skipped off the turf, but I'm not paid to be an official, but unless they saw both hands go under it, that looked incomplete, but they're going to give him the catch.
Well, it looked to me like his knee was on the ground, too, when he caught it, so that would have been a dead ball right there in itself. But we are quite a ways away from the action there, so who knows? But
looking through the clouded glass as well, so
hard to argue with you on that one, though, Matt.
That is brings up a third down, so call it 3rd and 6. So here's Lucky. He's going to take it, call his own number. He goes over the 40 down to the 31-yard line, picks up the first down and more as he had took the shotgun snap, went right around the right end, and boogied his way down to, it looks like actually they're going to spot it at the 33-yard line. So that will be number 22, Evan Hayden. He's going to go back up to the top along with Leichel. That'll be Seiler and Richarde nearest us. Wheeler in the backfield offset. There goes Richarde in motion. They fake to him. Going to go to the corner, has Seiler all by himself, and that will be a 33-yard touchdown strike. 33-yard TD pass from Lucky to Seiler as we prepare for the APB storage PAT. And that will be attempted by number 25, Drew Leichel, out of the hold of number 1, Barrett Wheeler. And PAT is good. Score big with APB Storage. It is a 10-0 lead now for the Perryville Pirates as we head to break. When we come back, Perryville 10, DeSoto nothing. This is Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL TV.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Back to receive be number 1, Cannon Kisner, and number 7, Trey Blair. And back to kick once again. It's probably the most kickoffs that Lycle has had just to start a ball game. 4:13 left to go, quarter number 1. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time he's kicked off now, and bangs another one down. That'll be handled by Blair. He's already on his knee. Fielded that like a second baseman at his 12-yard line, but he goes down on one knee, so that'll be a mental mistake that Coach Rush Schmidt and company, they will dissect that one in the film segment. They'll break that down and go over with Mr. Blair some of the do's and don'ts. Looked like that one was getting ready to kick up and head out of bounds as well, too.
Yeah, and then it just took a bounce right back towards the middle of the field. I think that's why he was kind of on the ground when he picked it up. Just a bunch of weird hops there at the end of that ball.
So Austin Missy, who had 6 rushes for 55 yards in his first game. They went a little misdirection. Go off tackle is number 2. That's Brenton Drummond, the junior. His brother Braxton wears number 16. Looks like call it a gain of about a half. It's not right at the original line of scrimmage, just a touch away from it. Eli Tebow's dad, Brett Tebow, on the chain gang tonight. So shout out to Mr. Tebow for working hard on the chain gang tonight. Snap back, inside handoff. Tebow breaks through, but he's going to get met by about 5 Pirates that it will take to bring him down. Leading the way once again, the touchdown catcher, that was Seiler, Dominic Seiler, number 11 from the defensive end spot. 6'4" senior, tall drink of water, got in there. He was down at the feet. So you'll have Lycle at defensive end, Eli Hemingway, Gregory Bartouche, number 99, and Dominic Seiler, number 11 at defensive end. Middle linebacking core of Evan Hayden, 22, 45, Wyatt Schremp, number 44, Caleb Huber, and Brett Bonnert, number 34, and defensive backs, 21, Nicholas Kramer, Chase Richarde, and here's Connor Siebert breaking out over the 40, 45, 50. Hog-tied. Not going to rule that a horse collar tackle, even though they grabbed him right around the throat and brought him down, but a productive run for Connor Siebert as he broke through and was able to gain a lot of green in front of him, and a lot of green on this new turf here at J.C. Caldwell Field here in DeSoto. Good looking yard that they've had laid down here on the new artificial stuff. And I know Coach Schmidt, talking about it with him before the game, was talking about how the press box is going to have a renovation as well as an updated scoreboard coming in, over $1 million project. They give the inside handoff the other way now to Siebert, coming around once again, but he's met by Lycle. And along with number 22, Evan Hayden. Gain of about 2. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Checking in will be Levi Huck at the tight end spot. Siebert will check out. 1:42 and counting left to go. 100 seconds left to go, quarter number 1. right here on live stream STL TV, the Friday Night Blitz. In motion, they're going to go inside handoff. That's Tebow right up the gut. He's going to get 5 on that carry. So that should bring up a 3rd and 3. As that is number 15, Cole Lane, checking in, and checking out will be number 2, Chase Richarde. So that will be Peyton Casey, lined up nearest us. In motion, inside handoff over the 35 down to the 30, so give him a first down for Brenton Drummond. Last week, 12 carries, 91 yards, and Coach Russ Schmidt had nothing but great things to say. He was an honorable mention on our Upon Further Review show. Brenton Drummond, and under 40 seconds left to go, and still counting here, quarter number 1, and the way this is going might be the last play. Maybe got time for another one if it's an incomplete pass, but no real sense of urgency. Little misdirection once again. Drummond gets the call, breaks out over the 20, 30 down to the 25, down to the 20, and they're saying once again another fumble and another fumble recovery for the Perryville Pirates with exactly 13 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. They will kill you. It went from the false start penalties. Now you just cannot hold on to the ball.
Yeah, the officials might be talking about if the DeSoto runner was down before the ball came out. It was pretty close, but I think that ball popped out just before he was down by contact. And for the second time now, fumbles costing the Dragons.
Well, they do give them a longer field to work with this time, marking it at the 19-yard line, but still a drive that you were gaining chunks, gaining yardage on, and then you turn around and you just drop the ball and you hand them right off, and there comes Wheeler once again. He's out to the 30 and a little bit beyond that, and that is where quarter number 1 is going to come to an end at. With Perryville, the Pirates 10 traveling up to DeSoto to take on the Dragons 0. We come back for quarter number 2. This is the Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Rubel with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gate gives you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide an easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB storage experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit us online at apbstorage.com.
B&M Auto Body and Collision, located at 10290 Business 21 in Hillsboro. Your local family-owned body shop. We work for you, not your insurance company. It's your choice who repairs your vehicle, not your insurance. Come see us for all your collision and auto body needs. Call us today at 636-797-8222. B&M Auto Body and Collision, the body shop that works for you.
Back here at DeSoto High School, that is J.C. Caldwell Field. Matt Bates, Drake Beekman back here with you. We go to quarter number 2, and it is a Perryville Pirate lead, 10-0. Most recently, the 33-yard touchdown pass from Lucky to Seiler came off points off of a turnover. Here's Lucky. He's going to fake. He rolls out. Leichel. They go down into the flat to Richarde. Probably should have thought better of that, but he was under pressure. That was Joey Escobar out there. Leichel had stopped at about the 30-yard line and then decided to keep going on with the route, and I thought that was going to be Lucky trying to go to him over the top, but he went down to his check down receiver and wound up throwing it down in the dirt. So that'll bring up a 3rd down as Seiler and Richarde, 2 wide receivers nearest us. Leichel up top with another, Wheeler in the backfield. Hand off to Wheeler. Busts right through again. Gets the first down. Gets more. Gets out to just about the 35-yard line. But give the big man the ball, and he picks up the first down, moves the chains, creates another first down for the Perryville Pirates, this time at the 34-yard line. Tebow and Trumbo in on the tackle. Trumbo is going to check out, number 90. Trips nearest us, one up top. Lucky thought about going down in the flat, being chased out of the pocket by Huck. Navigates around one into Trouble, and Trouble finds him back at the first down marker. Flag on the play. You would think be holding on that after all the running around that Lucky did on the play.
He ran about 30 yards to gain maybe 2 feet.
See what the call is. So there we go. Now we've got it holding on the Perryville Pirates. So you would think most likely they'll take the yardage on that. That'll be number 6. That's Gavin Hemmen checking out, and that will be Evan Hayden, number 22, checking back in. But yeah, you ran about 25 yards just to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but now the holding call is going to set them back another 10 yards, so that should bring up replay first down, a 1st and 20. So Evan Hayden up top. That's Richarde and Seiler nearest us. One in motion. That was number 34, Brett Bonnert. Ball thrown out. Nope, actually that's going to be Lucky calling his own number, but there's another flag on the play with a bunch of Pirates standing around it, so that's never a good thing.
Yeah, there's 3 different things of yellow laundry there on the turf, so the 3 men in stripes closest to it definitely saw something.
So let's see, could there be multiple calls, or did the stripes all see the same thing? Remains to be seen, as does not appear the refs are really wanting to let us know what the call is, but Perryville is moving back. Illegal block. So Krebs will check out once again. So the plot thickens here as they're going to replay first down once again, but now it's going to be a 1st and 30. As they need to get to the 44-yard line for a first down. The ball nestled at the 14-yard line. Here's Lucky. Fakes. Nope, he's going to give the ball to Leichel. Leichel gets out to the 20-yard line and finally breaks up the monotony of the first down play. We finally get to second down. Going to bring up another 2nd and long play, but nice job by the DeSoto D, led by number 23, Joey Escobar, and Eli Tebow. Wrapping up Leichel, bringing him down. 2 wide receivers near us. That's Seiler and Richarde once again. 2 up top. Hand off to Barrett. Barrett, big man coming through, spins out of 1 tackle, but is met and brought down once again. Number 50, James Allen. They'll send in number 77 now, Max Moore. Talk about a big individual. And a whistle, and I would imagine 9:47. Is that a timeout?
That is a timeout by DeSoto, what I can see.
Couldn't tell if that was the water break or not. But so with 9:47 left to go, we will thank the 3 restaurants that air our games. If you are in the Jefferson County area, be sure to check all of our broadcasts at the Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, or at Case and Bucks in Barnhart. All exclusive coverage brought to you by Livestream STL through the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Thank you again to those 3 locations for airing our games in their establishments. Well, Mr. Beekman, what do you think so far? I mean, the turnovers have proven huge. because they at least got one TD off of one of the turnovers. Right now you got a big third down coming up with the potential to get the ball back if you're on the DeSoto Dragons side of things. If you're on Perryville, are you talking at any point again about like maybe getting a hard count once again, something to throw the Dragons off?
I don't know if I would on this super long third down, this particular situation, but, going into the end of the first half and into the second half of this game, it's definitely something to consider because even though DeSoto might have a beat on it, it worked, so why not try it again?
Long pass over the sticks at a 45-yard line, falls incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down and could be a moot point now, but I would say right now with all the hard counts, misdirections that they have going on, watch out for a fake punt.
Yeah, you never know.
Got to be ready for it.
I don't know if I would, considering you got fourth and a 9-iron to go, but crazier things have happened for sure.
Back to punt will be 25. That's Drew Leichel. Actually, that is number 6, Gavin Hemmen. That ball checks up. Grabbed by number 2 by Drummond. He grabs it, shakes out a 1, shakes out a 2, over the 50 to the 45, 30, 25, 20, 15, and brought down, ran out of bounds by number 5. That was Cade Lucky, the last one to get him. As out of nowhere, Brenton Drummond looked like at least 3 different times he was down for the count, spins out, rotates back around, comes near sideline towards us, and then just boogies his way down from over midfield, and the Dragons now have the ball right at the 10-yard line. First and goal for the DeSoto Dragons and Austin Missy and company. Joey Escobar, number 23, was in the backfield. He moves up to a halfback spot. That is, now he will go back in motion, comes back, fakes the handoff to Tebow. Missy calls his own number, gets down to the 9, maybe 8-yard line. Will bring up second and goal, but kind of looked like a makeshift read option. Had Tebow, never gave him the ball, went ahead and just called his own number, tried to go through that right tackle spot, but got eaten up after a gain of 2. So from the 8-yard line, that'll be Jackson Trumbo at tight end nearest us. Offset from him will be Levi Huck. So power back, they're going to give it to Tebow. He bangs off 1, bangs off 2. Down he goes to the 5-yard line. Connor Siebert's going to check into the ball game. That'll be Huck checking out. Missy goes to the sideline real quick just to make sure everybody's on the same page with the play call. Looks like Huck comes up just limping just a touch. But a big third down here, you're definitely in 4-down territory. Or, do you kick a field goal to try to tie it up? But I think if you're Coach Schmidt, you're looking for points right here. In motion goes Escobar. Hand off to Siebert, breaks out a 1, sticks it out, gets it over the goal line, give him 6. Connor Siebert. Breaks out of the mix. 3-yard TD run. Gets DeSoto on the scoreboard. With exactly 8 minutes left to go until halftime and the APB Storage PAT to follow. That will be number 7. That looks like Trey Blair. Nope. Number 1. They fake it. They go to Drummond. He's hogtied. He's brought down. So it looked like Kenan Kisner, who that was coming in to kick, not number 7. So that will fall short. And we will head to break now with the score. Perryville 10, DeSoto 6. This is Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream ST.
Radiant Life Church has been serving our community for over 70 years. Bringing faith, hope, and love to Festus, Jefferson County, and all the ends of the earth. It's the kind of place you want your kids to grow up. It's where teenagers can let loose, and it's a place where families are made whole. Make some plans to stop by and get rooted at RLC.
Set to kick off for the DeSoto Dragons should be number 92, Will Weber, and it will be, as last week doing the duties was Nolan Seltzer, but he was in just because Will Weber had a soccer commitment that he couldn't get out of. So,
you think he's going to kick this one out of bounds 4 times in a row?
I highly doubt it. Weber's got a good foot on him and a fairly accurate one, and since he's kicking off from right at
X marking the spot, right?
Right at midfield, well, right at the middle of the 40-yard line. So there are 3 back for the Perryville Pirates to receive. Looks like Brent Bonnert is one of them. There's the kick. It's going to sail right into the hands of Richarde. He's hog-tied, brought down hard with authority right at the 30-yard line. Jackson Trumbo out there. Strike up the band and bring out the Trumbo. Joey Escobar in there as well. That'll be number 55, Colin Barton, checking out. Levi Huck remains in the ball game. Joined up front by Eli Hessler, number 67 as well. 3-man front, loading up the box with 5. Just daring you to run, and they give the ball to number 34. That's Brett Bonnert. Bonnert's going to get about a modest 2 out of that with 7:45 and counting until halftime. Drake Beekman will provide you with the halftime show. We will check back in with maybe some score updates and update you on the status of this game as well, too. Another handoff to Bonnert. And for Wheeler, which if you're a DeSoto Dragon doesn't break your heart a whole lot, that brings up 3rd down and call it 4.5. Trips nearest us, 1 up top. Snap back. Lucky rolls out to his right, goes to the sideline, airs it out. It's brought down, and they're calling a catch by Richarde. Again, in high school, you just need 1 foot down. Must have gotten that one magical foot down. Well, well, well. So that brings up a long 3rd down pass. Gets out of bounds, 7:02 left to go until halftime. Fresh set of downs. Bonnert breaks right up through the middle. He's met with authority by Drummond. Along with number 45, Levi Huck once again.
That was carried by Bonnert. He was taken out by
Can't shuck the Huck.
to Drummond.
But it'll bring up just a short 2nd and 1. Richarde and Seiler nearest us. Leichel's going to head now to the other end of the line of scrimmage. Bonnert still in there. Why not give it to the gravy train once again? They're going to give it to Wheeler, so they've rotated them out once again, and Wheeler just, again, once you need 3 or 4 yards, give it to Wheeler. He picks up 7 on the play. Ball's now at the 34-yard line of DeSoto. Snap back to Lucky. Look out, Connor Siebert with a truck. Just deposits Lucky into the turf. That is never a good play to leave someone unblocked, much less Connor Siebert. Holy mackerel.
He sure made that one count. What a hit that was.
You got to tell me that Lucky did not hear footsteps coming in, pounded on the ground behind him.
Looks like we got an official timeout.
Official timeout with 5:53, and we will keep it right here. And don't forget to check out the Friday Night Blitz post-game show at the end of the game. After all the games have completed, that will be a 10 p.m. kickoff for Ray Hallbrook and the rest of the crew. Coaches should be calling in. And that is our new post-game show, the Friday Night Blitz post-game show, starting at 10 p.m. Coaches will be calling in live to discuss their game and either their possible player of the game or at least some sort of mention, maybe a play of the game, if you will. And I know you checked in last week with Mr. Hallbrook.
That I did. And you just mentioned it a minute ago. We've been throwing it down at the bottom of the screen all game. We've got the updates and everything for the scores, all the local games going around, throwing that in every now and then, making sure, you know, even though you're tuning into this game, you can check out all the scores for every team in the area. And we'll have some more of that through the halftime show and give you some more analysis on this one in the middle of it all. But that's the future. This is now as the game gets back underway.
This is the now. Offset I formation with Wheeler. He's going to fake it. Huck's going to chase down Lucky. Still back to the original line of scrimmage and a few more. Huck was in hot pursuit. Lucky faked the handoff to Wheeler. Then he just took his own number, went around the far left end.
He's not scared after that big sack. He said, you know what, if I got to take it myself, I'll still do it anyway. I ain't scared to get some contact on me.
Probably during the timeout, somebody said, can you put a hat on number 84 at least? I mean, the guy is a well-known tackler. And if you're just going to give him a free lick at me, hey, somebody just at least clip a wing, something on the way by. So that looks like a long second down. Lucky back to pass once again, airs it out, has Richarde, catches it, and that is a touchdown for the Perryville Pirates. Holy mackerel. So that is a 35-yard TD pass from Leichel to Richarde, and another APB Storage extra point out to kick. Number 25, Drew Leichel, out of the hold of Wheeler. Pretty much any momentum that the crowd had into this game has just kind of been hushed at the moment with 5:35 left to go until halftime. Right now, a 16-10 lead, and that is up, through, and true as Leichel bangs it right through the pipes. So the PAT is good with APB Storage. Score big with APB Storage. It is Perryville 17 and the DeSoto Dragons 10. Back after this. 17-6. That is what the score is. Friday Night Blitz, live stream STL.
McCain's Towing and Auto Body, a family-owned and operated business centrally located in Jefferson County. Your one-stop shop, 24/7 towing and recovery, auto body repairs, and mechanical needs. Small or large, leave us in charge. Give us a call at 636-479-9995 or visit 888 Commercial Boulevard in Herculaneum, Missouri.
5:35 left to go until halftime. That is the Perryville Pirates 17 and the DeSoto Dragons 6. Leichel, 35-yard TD pass to Richarde along with the PAT. Back to kick once again, Drew Leichel. Dude's got a boot on him. Had Blair back there, but that's going to be taken by Drummond. Drummond breaks out of 135 over to the 40. Almost to the 45. Drummond once again showing what he can do on the kickoff return team.
And he brings it up to the 43, 42.
Brings that out to the 42-yard line. That is where DeSoto will take over now with 5:26 left to go until halftime. I'm telling you right now, the glare coming into the booth from the light stanchion across the field is some kind of ridiculous. Power back formation. That's going to be Trumbo now and Siebert going to the same side of the line. One wide receiver in front of us, Missy. Gives it to Tebow. Tebow, give him 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. Nice job up the gut by the junior. Eli Tebow puts it down right at the 50-yard line. So actually that is going to be 2nd and 3 right now, so give him a gain of 7 on that carry. One wide receiver nearest us. Loaded up backfield once again. They run Siebert and Trumbo in motion up top. They come set. Missy's going to keep his own number. Is going to be about a yard short had he stuck the ball out, probably for fear of not wanting to fumble once again. Could have probably picked up the first down. We'll see where the spot's at. It looks like they're putting it right on the 47, which is where he needs to be at. And my eyeball right here tells me he got it by the nose of a football. So that, and now they're going to move it right back to. If I was Coach Schmidt, I'd have them measure it with the sticks because they moved it right back to the first down marker. But that'll be Drummond who says enough of that shenanigans. I'm just going to pick up the first down on a gain of 6. Keep the clock moving, or at least thought it would be on the run play. It's still at 4:07. Hasn't budged from there.
I think they'll have it to where, it's going again now. They stop the clock to move the chains. They'll get it situated, and then away we go again.
Down to the 44-yard line of Perryville. Missy and company. Takes the shotgun snaps, looking to air it out. Goes down low. That's his receiver, Imhoff. Imhoff catches it, breaks out a 1 at the 40, 35-30. Hold on to the ball. They're coming in, trying to strip it out. He goes down to the 24-yard line. They're trying to pull the ball out. He has Owen Williams coming in, says, I'll push you over, big boy. Keep on going. Just hold on to the ball. I'll help you out. So the senior, Dave Imhoff, wearing lucky number 13. That'll be Corey Flack now checking in. He's the wide receiver nearest us, along with number 2. That is Brenton Drummond. Tebow in the backfield. He gets it, goes up the gut, almost broke it through, but he's going to get tackled at the 17-yard line. Gets about half of that on the carry, so that'll bring up 2nd and 5, maybe 4 on that. Generous spot that time. Checking in up front will be the senior, number 99, Gregory Bartouche. 6'2", 283, a little beef on the bun in the middle now up front for the Perryville Pirates. As 3:14 left to go until halftime. Clock is being wound. Checking into the game will be back in Austin Missy with the play. Flack will be one wide receiver. He splits out nearest us. Huck will line up at the tight end formation. I formation, run Drummond in once again. They give it to him. He sneaks, breaks through, crosses, gets down to the 8-yard line, at least from our vantage point. Looks like he is just a tick short of a first down, so that's 3rd and short, quickly to the line. Comes the Dragons. Missy looking to his left, rolls out now. Has room, has a blocker. That's Drummond. And, well, why didn't he just go out of bounds with it? Well, I guess he might have lost some yardage in doing so. Creates a 3rd down now, and the clock will stop with 2:25. So it's getting kind of precarious getting back to the line of scrimmage, and when he went to throw the ball away, where I was like, I thought he could have just kept it and pick up the first down and live another day, but it's going to bring up 4th down now. So, productive drive. If you're on the DeSoto Dragons side of the ball, this needs to be right here. Flack splits far to the left. Drummond offset, looking for the hard count is Missy. And whistle goes. Timeout looks like, or did somebody jump on Perryville's side? Okay, there is a flag. I mean, the vantage point here, not the best in the world either, as I finally see the flag and laying at about the 12-yard line. Offsides, so that should be an automatic first down since they only needed just a couple inches. They used the old pirate trick right there, went with the hard count, must have gotten somebody out there on that little defensive island out there to jump.
Pirates aren't the only ones with tricks up their sleeve.
So that'll be 1st and goal. The chains will drop to the turf. Flack nearest us. In motion goes Huck. They give it to Tebow up the gut. He's brought down. Some big boy football going in up the middle there. That was Caleb Huber, the 6'2", 215 senior, leading the way to bring Tebow down. Looks like that should bring up second down after modest gain on that one. Clock is stopped at the moment with $1:57 left to go until halftime, so not sure what's going on here. Chop block or block below the waist on DeSoto, so that's what they must have been talking about. There was a flag way back by the end zone that the mysterious hanky, I don't think any of us here saw that. Probably can't see it from our vantage point, but that's gonna move them back 15. That's a healthy penalty to take. So that's going to move the ball back to the 19-yard line. So a healthy gain by Tebow gets erased. Move him back 15. Again, $1:57 left to go until halftime. That explains why the clock was stopped. DeSoto looking to regroup, and it looks like Coach Schmidt. Actually, they're resetting the clock back to 2:20. If our microphones picked that up correctly.
I think it did. They just put it back up there.
Look at that.
Investigative journalism. That's what we're about here at Livestream STL.
So Huck is going to go all the way up to the top right of the formation. That will be used to be called a flanker. That's what Huck is technically lined up at. Missy drops the ball, picks it up, is in danger, actually gets it out, goes through the hands of Trumbo and will fall incomplete. Missy was trying to make something out of nothing. He was in some kind of distress, being hounded by Caleb Huber, big number 44. Have a wholesale exchange here. That'll be Huck checking out along with number 5, Corey Flack. So that'll bring Siebert back in along with number 4, Peyton Casey. Second down from the 19-yard line. And 2:09 left to go until halftime. So that's Drummond lined up top, one wide receiver. He's going to swing around along with Tebow in the backfield. They're going to reverse a little misdirection there, if you will. Hand off to Siebert. Siebert's to the 15-yard line. That'll bring up third down now. So 3rd and goal from the 15, and it looks like
we got a timeout on Perryville.
All right, Perryville has taken a timeout, and real quick, while we have a minute, Faith Community Church services are held at 9 and 10:45 a.m. on Sundays, or you can watch online at faithcommunity.co. Faith Community Church, located at 4824 Scottsdale Road in House Springs, Missouri. Check them out or go online. Once again, services held at 9 and 10:45 a.m. on Sundays. So $1:54 left to go. The vantage point here in the press box, not the most ideal.
Definitely seen better. Probably dealt with worse as well, but
no, you'd be hard pressed. So I cannot even see the scoreboard from our vantage point, so I'm relying on just a iPhone out the window here. It's got a clock on it. That's the best we have, and relying on the spotter across the field. So hey, when they hand you lemonades, you just do what you can and make the best one you can, sell it on the corner.
Sometimes you got to throw a little pulp in the mix, but
you do.
It's all good just the same.
Got to get the essential oils out of the rind as well, too. That's where the flavor is at.
That's right.
But big third down, 3rd and 15, 3rd and goal. Missy, Siebert in motion, fakes to him. Blitz right up the middle and is rolled over and stopped. That is big number, looks like 88, Joshua Wagner, number 88, right up the gut. because they don't have a 98. They got a 99, but that wasn't him. But, yeah, he just blew that right through that guard tackle gap. So now you're looking at 4th and 20 from the 20-yard line, and another timeout taken by Perryville with 1:43 left to go. And Livestream STL is on Roku TV. That is Livestream STL through the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. And while we have a minute, let's talk about Upon Further Review. That is our exclusive show that we review this past week's high school football scores. We crown a player of the week. Last week it was actually a parent of the week, along with some honorable mentions, and then we preview next week matchups. Join me, Ray Hallbrook, and Jeff Whitener for Upon Further Review. That will be Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. That's on Livestream STL, Facebook, YouTube, X, and the TKDS Sports Network for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Looks like next up for DeSoto, they will be at North County next week. And next up for the Perryville Pirates, they will be at home against St. Vincent. But mi amigo, looks like you and I next week, we're going to be at Windsor for the Festus Tigers and Windsor Owl hookup.
Should be a good one. If I've done my math right, I believe both teams have one timeout left. Like you said a minute ago, our scoreboard is kind of to the side. We can't really see it, but
here's Missy on 4th down. He's going to roll out. It's going to stop. He throws. Receiver slips, going to fall to the dirt. That is Drummond. So that will be a turnover on down, so no points out of that drive. Could have tried to see if maybe Will Weber had a leg to try to go for at least a field goal, but now with $1:35 left to go until halftime. An unproductive drive. No points put up by the Dragons on that one. And the ball will go back to the Perryville Pirates right at the 20-yard line, so 80 yards of turf to work with for Perryville and 95 seconds to do so. Wheeler in the backfield. Seiler in motion. They fake to him. Lucky, he just breaks through. Slides down to the turf at the 29-yard line, so give him a... You would have thought that had been a gain of 9 if he was at the 20. Actually, I'm sorry, he's out to the... That's the odd angle that we're at. He's at the 24, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 6. I was like, that should be 2nd and 1, but... There's Lucky. He rolls out. Siebert chasing him once again. He gets out of the way of that one. Shoulder pad hanging out. Breaks up. Goes over the 35-yard line. Tackled by Owen Williams and Jackson Trumbo. And a flag on the play. So hold the fort, hold the fort. See what the call is. Mr. Official, he keeps pointing to the DeSoto bench, so... Still doesn't mean there's anything with a preliminary signal on that, so we wait with bated breath. He keeps pointing to the ground right here at the 30-yard line, so they're moving Perryville back. So if you're a DeSoto fan,